In 1911, the Pacific Railway and Navigation Company finished a link from the town of Wheeler, Oregon to Portland. The town was thriving economically due mainly because of the Tillamook Forest and the old timber it provided. The lumber and shingle mills of Wheeler transported wood products to Portland enough to support 2 hotels, the Rector and the Annex. In 1920, they tore down both hotels and replaced them with the Wheeler Hotel. During renovations in the late 1990s, the hotel got another name, the Haunted Old Wheeler Hotel. Things went well for Wheeler until the early 1930s. Just like the rest of the nation, the Great Depression took its toll on the people of Northwest Oregon. In 1933, however, devastation in the form of fire changed the people of Wheeler forever. A series of forest fires broke out in the area and ruined the timber industry. The fires known as the Tillamook Burn not only changed the environment around the area but also the economy. As the economy plunged, so did the Wheeler Hotel until 1940 when Drive. Harvey Reinhardt purchased the building and transformed it into the famed Reinhardt Clinic, which treated arthritis. During its time as the clinic, patients stayed in the rooms on the top floor while they treated people on the first floor and basement. The clinic expanded its medical services over the years until it closed in the late 1980s. The building changed hands a few times and though saw some upgrades, it was deteriorating fast. Then in 1998, Winston Laszlo and wife Mayan Doyle Laszlo passed through town and ended up buying the building. They refurbished the old Wheeler Hotel and ran it until 2009 when Katie Brown bought it and still runs it as a hotel today. The paranormal activity starts when you come into town. According to an article in the Oregon Travel Daily, residents refer to the area as a spiritual vortex-like or what locals refer to as Wheeler moments. Basically, the article refers to a Wheeler moment as you're thinking about something or needing something, and it just sort of appears, and gives several stories like this one. Another famous Wheeler moment is the newlywed couple who came to town and began to become entranced by it. They started thinking about living here. As they wandered the streets, looking at homes for sale, they discovered a telephone in front that had a heart with 2 sets of initials scratched into it, the same initials as theirs. Another interesting moment involves Mr. Laszlo. He found out a few years into owning the old Wheeler Hotel that a distant family member stayed in the hotel for a stretch of time decades earlier. While renovating the old Wheeler Hotel, the Laszlos claimed to have seen apparitions out the corner of their eyes only to check and see no one was in the hotel. Mr. Laszlo also claims to have looked in a mirror and seen a man in the reflection sitting in a chair behind him. He spun to see who it could have been and the chair was empty. Even with the new owner, Katie Brown, the unexplained continues. One afternoon it was only her and her assistant in the hotel when an old Victrola started playing in the office. Each one thought the other started it until they talked later and no one was in the office at the time. Room 3 is particularly active. According to Katie, a man she has named Walter watches TV in the room. After making the bed and smoothing out the blankets, Brown will often return to see a nice little indentation in the mattress on the edge of the bed in front of the TV. Guests staying in the room reports that the TV will come on by itself, usually on an old black and white movie and on a station they don't even get in the hotel. Both the Laszlos and Katie Brown claim there are no worries. All the ghosts they have come across are very friendly. If you want to experience the old Wheeler Hotel, you can stay there or even rent out the hotel if you want. If you want to share an experience you have had, please do so in the comments below.